Well, hello, Steiff super fans, and welcome to summer in the biggest way possible. We're on the cusp of July 4th weekend, and that's really exciting. And to match the excitement of what's going on in terms of our history and summer activities and anticipation of wonderful things on the horizon for doll and bear collectors, I have something so super cool to share with you today. This really appeared literally out of the blue for me. I was contacted by a new friend from the Virginia area who found something at a garage sale of all places, and it turned out to be something wonderful. Now, we all know that shopping at garage sales is a tremendous amount of fun, but usually doesn't come up with something that's like booyah fantastic. Well, in this case, this is booyah fantastic, and he really got lucky. So he sent it to me. I was so excited to add it to my collection. This is going nowhere. This is staying with me, and you'll understand why when you see it. So let's get started with an unboxing. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the wonderful history of this somewhat mysterious item. And I promise you it is mysterious. Okay, scissors, box, let's go. Okay, let me open this up for you and hurt ourselves if humanly possible. Came a few days ago, but it's been so humid, I was afraid to appear on camera. So this is actually the best it's been in a while. So much for the frizz, huh? All right, hang on, we're almost there. A little bit more help here. Packed super securely in bag. Okay, I'm putting the box down. Super packed. Super packed. All right, here we go. And bubble, you know how I feel about bubble. All right, here we go. Lots and lots of bubbles. So he's super packed. All right, the countdown begins. Oh my. You're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. Oh boy. Look what we have here. Are you ready? Now, this is a little unusual, and I guarantee you it's a Steiff. Are you ready? Here he is. Look at that face. Would you take a look at that face? And look at this guy. This is a wonderful, wonderful guy. He's got his tail. There he is. He's had a rough night, but haven't we all in the past? We've lived to tell with it, and this guy is just marvelous. Let me start with some basics for you. I have my ruler here. He measures standing about 28 centimeters. Okay, he's 28 centimeters. Okay, he's fully jointed with these giantly long limbs and such. You see these giant limbs? Super long. He's solidly stuffed with Excelsior, and I can you hear it a little bit? Here. Got a little squeaker in his solidly stuffed body. He's got felt hands and felt feet in his tail. Now, what's super cool about this, and you have to admit, you probably haven't seen one of these before because I haven't in person. Look at this face. No, don't look at my face. Look at his face. It's a wonderful, wonderful monkey face, and you can't help but notice his phenomenal Groucho Marx eyebrows. Look at them. Look at them. Aren't they wonderful? And he's entirely mohair with his felt features, but he's got these wonderful, thick, all original mohair eyebrows. His ears are felt and his face is felt. He's got his little slit pupil, green glass and black, green and black glass eyes. And his features are all painted and he's got a center seam. So he's utterly fabulous. What do you think of this? And if you look at his ear, he's got his big gash where the button would have been. If he had his button, I would have dropped dead on this video, but he doesn't have it, but that's okay. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen anything like this, but he is fabulous. Let me give you a little context. It is my best guess that this sweet fellow was from the mid to late 1920s. And let me give you a little context in terms of that, in terms of other white monkeys. Okay. So I have here a few friends that you will also enjoy meeting. This is a wonderful white monkey. This is a very early white monkey, one of Steiff's earliest, if not the earliest. And this guy was produced in 28 to 60 centimeters from about 1908 through 1913 in this very early design. He also has his tail, and tails are a big deal with Steiff monkeys because some have them and some don't. But this is the first Steiff monkey. And you see he has the black eyes, and he also has a felt center seamed face. So he's got a lot of similar characteristics to this guy. Okay. I also want to share with you a white Jocko. Now, what I have, this guy is not a Jocko, but there are some overlaps. So Jocko was produced in white from 1925 through 1943 overall in 10 through 25 centimeters. And I think the reason Jocko was produced in white at this time is that there was a very popular novel that came out in 1925 about a white monkey. And Steiff had always been very attentive to cultural happenings and books and movies and media and happenings and news events to help with product inspiration. And I think that this white monkey might have been a result of that book that came out in 1925. Now, this white Jocko is just beautiful, and he is very early and from that time frame. The third white monkey I want to share with you, I think might hold a clue to what we're looking at. So this actually is not an original. This is a replica. If this were an original, again, I would have dropped dead for the second time on this video, but it is not. It is a replica. This is a clockwork toy. Now, Steiff in the late 1920s, like 1926, 1929, came out with a couple of clockwork toys, and that means you wind them up. See, you wind it, and this guy's not particularly working, but his engine would work, and he would ride his bike. And these came in monkeys, bears, and a little felt boy. But I want you to look at his face. Do you see it? He has a very similar face. Now remember, this is a replica, so this was made recently based on a vintage toy, and this is the original. And you see they both have these fabulous facial expressions and this delightful brow. And so I'm thinking that this brow is maybe related to this. Now, it is possible that this little guy at one time appeared on a bike because he is basically the same size. So it is possible that this fellow originally appeared on one of these bikes and he was taken off because of maybe the bike broke or someone just wanted the monkey. It is also possible that there's a very rare Steiff monkey in 28 centimeters that appeared from 1925 through 1927, which is described in the catalog as having a very distinctive face. And it is possible that this little guy is him as well. But I do think he's from around 1925 through 1927, give or take, and he is truly wonderful. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today, this exotic, interesting, and white monkey with a number of different possibilities in terms of his origins. If you know anything more about him, please let me know. I can't find anything in the reference books that I have, but perhaps you have knowledge that would be helpful to share and learn more about this great monkey. So anyway, that's what I have for you. I hope you have a barrel full of monkey fun this July 4th weekend, and that you have enjoyed this talk on this rather unusual monkey whose new name, for obvious purposes, is Groucho Marx. So monkey hugs to you. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for watching. And until our next unboxing, we'll speak soon. Okay, thank you and bye for now.